that money cannot buy happiness. However, that is so very true. Y'all have to understand that money makes the world go around, and there is nothing in this world that we can do without money. Granted, maybe some people may say I can breathe for free without spending money, but let's be honest. If there is a certain type of quality of air that you want, you gotta pay to go to that area. Now, y'all know I try my best not to talk about certain things too much because more than likely there's a topic coming soon. However, I have talked about this before and your girl is leaving out the country. I am going to be traveling abroad and I did not understand how much the value of $1 is worth elsewhere. I typically say in life, you know better, you do better. There are things that we take for granted and we just learn over time. A lot of people don't know how to manage money correctly, and that's literally why the dollar recycles. Now, when it comes down to money, you literally have to fix your mindset. Money can literally help and it can also hinder. You have to be sure to not use money as a tool and use it as a goal. And some people can be selfish, like me, and use all the money for yourself, but then you also can use the money to change the world. Now, I just said selfish like me, but in reality, when I spend money to do the things I love. Literally, me being on camera is one of the things that I love to do and that I make money from. So it's like, why not invest in that to make even more money? You have to be careful when it comes down to your mindset and money, because you can literally think that you have an abundance of money, but you can also think that there's like a scarcity of money. I remember making a lot of money, and in the process, I was like, you know what? Something happened. People get jealous and take things that don't belong to them. And I was just afraid to make money all over again. I literally prayed and asked God to give me just enough to survive. And now we're getting to the point where we want to go abroad, and it's just like, we gonna need some more money, even though the money can stretch. It's all mental, and I really people wish that that's all that it is to it. Money comes and money goes. Like, did y'all forget that money can be printed? Now, for someone like me who is a content creator, an entrepreneur, a YouTuber, a streamer, having different streams of income and even passive or residual income is something that I definitely value, because y'all know stuff has to be paid and we gotta invest back into ourselves. And it's just very challenging because sometimes you just spend money on things you need because that's what we're told to do. But then again, it's okay to give yourself grace and spend money on the things that you want. You just have to make it make sense. Then again, you can be living in America where people say we are going through a recession and inflation and all these other kind of things, and money ain't the same in the value as the way it used to be. We're not going to talk about it too much, but I can tell y'all, as a matter of fact, I'm not going to tell y'all because then that will tell y'all why I'm literally leaving the country. All I'm going to say is that when it comes down to money, it's just what I get and what I spend and what I receive and use it for. It just has to make sense. And if it don't make sense to me, I ain't spending it regardless how the money will come back 10 times fold. Now, what I will say is that, I'm not going to sit up here and say I wish I knew, because the information and the resources is there. I just have to educate myself and get the knowledge. There needs to be more because I don't really know the word, but there needs to be more about, investing in stocks, emergency funds, and compound interest. Like, there's a lot of different things that needs to be talked about when it comes to money. That way people can multiply it. And on top of those things, you got good credit, bad credit, credit score, debt, foreclosure. It's just all that stuff when it comes down to literally, I don't want to say $1 or a coin. It's just money. It just goes so deep, because even when it comes down to relationships, it's just like, how much money do you make? Can you fund my lifestyle? If we decide to have kids, like, will money be an issue? I'm telling y'all, you literally cannot do anything without money. At the end of the day, I can't tell someone how to spend their money and what they should do with it. Just make wise decisions. Now, if I could teach y'all anything, I will literally tell y'all what I did that I would never do again. One thing I don't want y'all to get in the habit of doing, don't live off no credit cards. If you get a credit card and it's for business, use it for business and business only. No matter what happens in life, I get it. You may be going through something in your personal life and people touching things that don't belong to them, aka your money, thinking it's their money. And you just gotta be very, very mindful that although you have access to money, do not spend it recklessly. Now let me backtrack, because although I've done it, I will honestly screw over and mess up money and credit cards and stuff all over again, because there's people who fix credit. And truly, y'all, in my head, I just be thinking, why would I pay all that money back in debt when I can just pay somebody to fix my credit and they get all the stuff removed? Once again, like I said, it literally has to make sense. And if it don't make sense, I ain't doing it. Truly, this needs to be something that's taught in the education system, you know, even at churches outside of the 10% of tithing, and people in jail need to know this. And y'all, this is something that just needs to be known worldwide. People don't talk about this enough, and I get that there is many different ways and you can't really create a roadmap because everyone starts at different points. But then again, it's not meant for the entire world to have money or be rich and wealthy and successful. Like, you know, I guess there just has to be people without money as well. I definitely try to make sure that I don't let money control me, because then I start making decisions based off, you know, money and not based off what I genuinely want to do. I typically say, as long as you do something you love doing, the money is gonna come regardless, and I stand by that. There may be some things that people do for money that some may see it as unethical or no morals, no values, and just no self-worth. However, it's money and you can't judge nobody else. However, somebody got their money may not be the same way that you get your money, but it's one of those things like, you don't know what that person went through. But hey, like they say, if you got the money before, when you lose it, you can get it again. Literally, it's just repeat the process. I don't know, y'all. I literally don't play with money because it's just like, I see how it can come and go. And of course, it's just me. So I don't have any kids to save money for, or, you know, any legacy, real estate, and significant other things like that. So I pretty much spend my money how I want to spend my money. As long as me and my golden doodles are taken care of, I just be like, ooh, child, like, it is what it is. Now, I do invest in my tech equipment, my workout clothes, and, you know, my shoes, you know, for support and different things, you know, just for my appearance to come on camera. But y'all, that's literally about it. Oh, and one thing I'm gonna spend money on, I'm gonna spend some money on some food. But let's be honest, who doesn't? Now, I would say this is the moment where y'all can donate to my GoFundMe or something like that. However, I don't have a GoFundMe. But if y'all wanna donate, all y'all gotta do is click the thanks button down below and send the funds. However, I will say that I'm learning to give back more to the community, you know, be intentional where I spend my money and not be afraid of money. I was a person who didn't even want to look into my accounts. Like, I know I have money and the money was there, but I was just always afraid to wake up one day and the money was gone. Now, I don't do it as much as I used to. You know, I'm just like, look, open the account. If the money is there, spend it. But if it ain't, go get more money. It just is what it is. So we've gotten a lot better about it. Just always remember, you control the money and don't let the money control you. So yes, I literally have to go take a shower so we can go to sleep, get up, create some more content, edit the content, upload the content, look at the analytics of the content. But y'all, remember to drink some water, touch some grass, and ground your feet on cement. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.